Hello, my name's Frank Sands. Welcome to MyBoxingCoach. At the end of this video, you're going to have 5 techniques to help you build advanced boxing combinations, and I'm hoping it's going to open your eyes to the possibilities of this stuff and actually empower you, give you the environment for success. So I'm not going to just rattle through 5 different types of combination. I want to create a set of thinking principles for you to help you build your own. Before we get started, download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. 68 pages packed full of insight and information from how to use the heavy bag, 7 steps to shadow boxing success, 5 building blocks of power, 7 steps to super speed, build the right mindset, build your own home gym, 10 core basic boxing skills alongside links to videos for that. There's a link down below and there will be a link at the end of the video. This is a book that you will come back to again and again. You'll get it straight to your inbox. Right, let's get straight on. Advanced is an interesting word. The first principle, the first tip for building advanced techniques is to just think about that word quite carefully. Take our simplest combination, the 1-2. Bang, bang. Okay, so you drive off the jab, full extension, no overcommitment. You don't try and hit too hard. We're precise, we're fast, we're powerful. Advanced to me is being able to throw that 1-2 with the same precision of execution, the same power, the same speed at the end of 3 hard rounds of fighting as it is at the start of the fight, right? When you're tiring, when things are, when your lungs are bursting, when your heart rate is pounding, you are still able to maintain the form and technique of that fight-winning 1-2. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so you're not drawing back and your arms aren't coming down. You don't lose form. That to me is the sign of advanced, right? So get that into your mind. Precision of execution when you're tired as when you're nice and fresh. That's advanced. That's just a starter. That's the first one, just to set the scene. Okay. The second tip: don't be greedy. Right. Too often you can fall into the trap of firing lots of punches from the same position. The reality is, the only time you're going to be able to unload shot after shot after shot is either when the opponent is exhausted, when their head's gone, when they're really hurt, or when you've managed to get them into a position where they are vulnerable and you hold all of the cards. We're going to come back to that one in one of our later tips. So don't be greedy. Don't think of a 4 or a 6 or an 8 punch combination. Think of 2 punch combinations joined together where you incorporate defence, so that after you've landed those first 2 and the opponent lets a shot go in response, you've done some kind of defensive technique to save you taking the incoming shots. So rather than going 1, 2, 3, 4, you might go 1, 2, step across, 1, 2. Right, so that's a 4 punch combination but with 5 skills. Right, 1, 2. Roll, back rounds, 1, 2. Again, 4 punch combination, 5 skills. So don't be greedy, don't fall into the trap of just bam, 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 bam. Put defensive skills in there. Okay, 1, out, in, 1, 2. Don't be greedy, don't line up all of the shots. Put them together in 2s and 3s max. Third tip, think about prepared and unprepared attacks. So what do I mean by prepared? A prepared attack is when you, and in its simplest, you do a feint to start the attack off. So you might go 1, 2, right? Feint and then go. So that's a prepared attack. You are preparing the attack with a diversion. You're trying to set up a kid or a trap or whatever you want to call it, but you try and set up the attack in some way. An unprepared attack is exactly what it says, where you just go bam bam and you let the shots go. Point being, if you mix them two things up, a feint becomes really effective when you get the right balance of prepared attacks and unprepared attacks. So on one attack you'll feint, let your shots go, defend. The next attack you might do unprepared, you just go bam bam bam, you let the shots go. Next one, again you might go unprepared and then you switch back to feint. It's a great way of making you really unpredictable. It can cause real confusion. So think about prepared attacks and unprepared attacks using the feint. You can blur the lines with that by feinting with the same shot. So I might feint the body with a jab, feint low and then come high. So we duck down, we drop the shoulders, sell the jab to the body and then just bring it up to the head. Same with a backhand, a screw shot. So I can drop down, shot on the way to the body and you bring it up to the head. Right? But it's all about the sell, it's all about looking in the mirror, use a mirror. And you have a look at yourself and drop down and try and sell it. You know, if you can sell it to yourself, you'll sell it to an opponent. Dropping down and then bringing it up. So you're blurring the lines there. It's a half feint. So it's a halfway house between a prepared and an unprepared attack. Great way of becoming unpredictable. Tip number 4, footwork for intensity. Combine footwork with the combinations, right? Really make it work. So a Lomachenko inspired sort of pattern where you might go, you can step across with that lead foot, you can throw the backhand. So that adds real power to a backhand. You can try that on a bag, on a heavy bag. As your foot goes down, the shot lands on the chin. I think it's almost like a Dempsey sort of drop step, right? If you've read about that. Same principle. So you step across, bang, and then you can pivot with a lead hand hook. So you pivot to there. Now, you've landed 2 shots. The opponent's here. His whole setup is targeted at firing shots here where you are not. You are in the safe zone now. And then you can drive forward with your own shots. 1, 2, 3. Or even follow that on with 3, 4, 5. That's where, you know when I said in number 2, don't be greedy? That's the time when you can be greedy. Press home the attack. Once you've got yourself into a safe zone and that opponent is fully exposed, you can nail them there and you can pile on the shots. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? Start with the backhand, do whatever. Point being, learn how to build in footwork with the combination. It really helps. It really makes you more dynamic, more unpredictable. And then number 5, doubling up. So doubling up with your shots. It's high risk, it's higher energy, it takes more energy to double up, especially if you double up with the backhand with your power punch. Doubling up with the backhand is energy sapping, so you know, and there's more risk. However, there's a really good reward, right? It can cause overwhelm. So you know, the simple double ups, you know, double jab on the advance, 1, 2, or on the retreat, 1, 2. Yeah, just get them feet working with the jab. Doubling up body to head, 1, 2, or head to body, 1, 2. Doubling up with the same arm. You double up with the backhand hook, 1, 2. So you give yourself a bit more room. So it's 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Much more energy involved. Doubling up with the straight backhand. 1, 2, 3. Bang, lay back, 2. So again, we're building in defence. So double up your shots. Okay, nice short video there. Advanced, just quickly run through them. Advanced is doing them 1-2s with the same precision, quality, excellence, or any combination at the end of 3 hard rounds of fighting when you're tired, as at the start. Don't be greedy. twos joined together with defensive skills. Prepared and unprepared attacks. Built-in footwork for intensity and effectiveness. And doubling up. I'm going to stop. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope that's helped. Don't forget to subscribe. Or download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit, straight to your inbox. I will see you in the next video.